Hello cuties. Welcome to Princess Quiz Channel. Let's start. Lisa and Lena were twin sisters who lived in a small but charming town known for its peaceful streets and friendly people. Although they were identical in looks, their personalities were quite different. Lisa was calm, thoughtful, and had a love for classic beauty. Lena, on the other hand, was energetic, bold, and never afraid to experiment with something new. Together, they made the perfect balance, like two colors blending to form a masterpiece. From a very young age, both sisters had a fascination with clothes. When other children played with dolls, Lisa and Lena were busy designing tiny dresses for them. They would cut pieces of fabric from their mother's old clothes, sew them together, and proudly show off their creations. Their mother often laughed and said, "One day, you two will fill the world with your designs." That became their dream, to create fashion that spoke to people's hearts. As they grew older, their passion only deepened. Every weekend, they visited the town's fabric market, a colorful place filled with patterns, textures, and endless possibilities. Lisa loved pastel colors, lace, and flowing materials, while Lena preferred bold shades, metallic fabrics, and edgy cuts. They often argued about which style was better, but they always ended up combining both ideas, and surprisingly, the result was always stunning. One day, their school announced a fashion talent competition where students had to design and present their own outfits. The winning team would get a scholarship to a top fashion school in Paris. Lisa and Lena's hearts leapt with excitement. This was their chance to prove themselves and take one step closer to their dream. The sisters got to work immediately. Lisa suggested creating a theme around nature's elegance, inspired by flowers and seasons. Lena wanted something that screamed modern glamour. After hours of brainstorming, they came up with the perfect fusion, modern garden. It would mix the soft beauty of nature with the confidence of contemporary fashion. Lisa handled the designs, sketching dresses with floral embroidery and flowing silhouettes. Lena took charge of adding modern touches, leather belts, metallic accents, and statement jewelry. Their room turned into a creative storm of fabric, sketches, and glitter. Even though they had disagreements, they learned to listen to each other's ideas. "You see the world in colors, and I see it in lights," Lisa once said. "Together, we see it complete," Lena replied with a grin. After weeks of hard work, the big day arrived. The auditorium was filled with students, teachers, and parents. The stage glowed with spotlights, and excitement buzzed in the air. Lisa and Lena presented 3 outfits that represented spring, summer, and autumn. The spring outfit was a pastel green gown with delicate pink roses embroidered along the sleeves. The summer look was vibrant, an orange short dress with golden sequins that shimmered like sunlight. The autumn piece was bold, with shades of maroon and brown, accessorized with metallic leaves. When the models walked the ramp wearing their designs, the audience gasped in admiration. The dresses looked like poetry in motion. The judges whispered among themselves, clearly impressed. And when the results were announced, Lisa and Lena's names echoed through the hall. They had won first place. Tears filled their eyes as they hugged each other. Their dream was now within reach. They received not only the scholarship but also appreciation letters from local fashion houses. The sisters knew this was only the beginning. The Paris journey. A few months later, Lisa and Lena found themselves in Paris, the city of fashion and art. Everything felt magical, from the cobblestone streets to the glittering shop windows filled with haute couture designs. They enrolled at the prestigious École de Mode Internationale, where creativity met excellence. Life in Paris was not easy. The assignments were demanding, and competition was fierce. Some students mocked their simple background and small-town roots. But Lisa and Lena never gave up. Lisa spent nights perfecting her sewing, while Lena experimented with bold ideas using recycled materials. Their hard work slowly started to shine through. In one project, the students had to design a fashion line based on a personal story. Lisa and Lena created a collection called Twin Souls. Each outfit represented a different emotion: joy, sadness, hope, and courage. The colors flowed from soft blues to fiery reds, symbolizing how opposite emotions could still belong together, just like the sisters themselves. Their presentation was breathtaking. The teachers praised their creativity and emotional depth. One of the judges, a famous designer named Madame Moreau, approached them after the show and said, "You two remind me of what fashion truly means, not just beauty, but meaning. I see a future for you both." That moment became their turning point. Under Madame Moreau's guidance, Lisa and Lena started interning at her boutique. They learned about fabric sourcing, client styling, and fashion marketing. Lena loved designing bold runway looks, while Lisa specialized in timeless evening gowns. Together, they created pieces that appealed to both the modern and the classic woman. Lisa and Lena, the brand. After completing their studies, the sisters decided to start their own label, L&L Couture. Their logo, two intertwined letters with a tiny heart, symbolized their unbreakable bond. They began small, selling handmade dresses online and through pop-up stalls. Word quickly spread about their elegant yet expressive designs. Their first major collection was titled, Whispers of Dreams. It featured gowns with floral embroidery, metallic textures, and soft pastel gradients. The combination of Lisa's grace and Lena's daring touch made their work stand out. Influencers and stylists began wearing their creations, and within a year, their designs were featured in a Paris fashion magazine. Success didn't change them, it only made them more determined. They started a campaign called Fashion for All, creating affordable versions of their couture looks for young girls who dreamed of fashion but couldn't afford luxury. Lisa said, "We started small, and we know what it means to dream big. Everyone deserves to feel beautiful." Lena added, "Style should have no boundaries." The grand show. A few years later, Lisa and Lena were invited to host their very own runway show at Paris Fashion Week, a dream they had since childhood. The theme they chose was Golden Harmony. The collection celebrated unity in diversity, showing how colors, textures, and ideas could blend beautifully, just like people. Backstage, before the show began, Lisa held Lena's hand. "Do you remember our first fashion show at school?" she whispered. Lena smiled. "Yes. You were nervous, and I almost glued a sequin to my finger." They both laughed. "Now look at us," Lisa said softly. "We made it." When the lights dimmed and music began, models stepped out wearing dazzling gowns that shimmered like liquid gold, soft pastel dresses that flowed like clouds, and bold modern suits that reflected power and grace. The audience was spellbound. When the final piece, a magnificent rose gold gown symbolized